Hi, it's me. It's me. We're gonna go kill the gaping dragon. It's not gonna be very fun. This is the longest video I've made so far, and the funny thing is, I've probably cut out 15 or 20 minutes just from fast forwarding. If you're gonna skip a video, skip this one. I have the master key, so normally I would go through the other entrance to the depths, but I have to kill this guy because he's a mini-boss. What an exciting and challenging mini-boss fight. Look at how fast I'm killing this slime. Very exciting. Very skillful gameplay. I'm coming over this way to kill the channeler, because if you're not aware, if you leave the channeler alive, he'll shoot at you all throughout the gaping dragon fight. A lot of people like to leave him alive so that the gaping dragon fight is somewhat of a challenge. But in my experience, it's not really. The wizard will never hit you, or the channeler will never hit you if you just keep moving. So basically all it does is make the gaping dragon fight last even longer. And I believe it's worth the time it's taking me to come and kill him. I wanted to make sure to kill these rats before I triggered Kirk. It might seem like I'm just being too cautious, but really, if you're using a bow, fighting 3 fast-attacking rats and Kirk at the same time is a nightmare. Kirk was very nice to me throughout this whole fight. Normally he does a really good job of blocking arrows, but this time he had his shield put away a lot, and even when he had it out, he wasn't blocking. I'm gonna go ahead and get some ammo from good guy Domhnall.
Thank you.
Like I mentioned earlier, I could have come this way to begin with, since I have the master key. But I had to kill the rat, the giant rat. So it made more sense to go the other way. Alright, it's the main attraction. I don't care what people say about Iron Golem or Pinwheel. Gaping Dragon is the easiest boss fight, hands down. If you weren't aware, if you hit Gaping Dragon in the head, you do more damage. With any weapon, I mean, even a melee weapon. I don't know if the damage modifier for headshots stacked with that, or if it just counts like any other weapon hitting him in the head. And Gaping Dragon isn't worth the simple math it would take to figure that out, so I'm just fast forwarding through the boss fight because look at this. Wowee, I did it.
Thank you.
I'm heading down to Blighttown from the top entrance because there's a mini-boss there that I have to kill as well. Same deal as the rat. It's pretty easy to kill these guys normally, even with a bow. But I've never even killed them the way you're supposed to. The very first time I played this game, I found out you can do this, and I haven't done anything else since. I was being an idiot trying to break these things without rolling off the cliff myself, but I forgot you can just kick them and break them. Because I'm stupid. So yeah, if you're a new player, I guess you found out about this strat for taking these guys out. It's easy to do. I'm trying to aggro these guys to come fight me before I get into the blow darts range, but guess what? I was really pissed. I have a blooming moss clump, but I didn't want to use it. Some people might be like, well, why didn't you just go and heal through it? And it's like, I have base vitality. I haven't leveled. I don't know if I have enough Estus to heal through it. If I just ran straight for the Blighttown bonfire, then I could, but I wanted to take my time with these guys. Nothing to say really, these pink guys in Blighttown are really easy to deal with a bow or not. They get stunned big time from any kind of attack. They attack really slowly. They have really bad AI, so they can't even really get to you properly half the time. You can parry them, you can backstab them. I guess they kind of do have a lot of health for an enemy as common as they are, but it doesn't really matter. Even so, I'm being really cautious because I don't want to get hit by the blow dart guy. Super cautious. Hey, didn't that look slick? Easiest way to make it down to that bonfire is to jump over to the Iaito and then just jump down to it. I took a break here because the gaping dragon fight was long, even though it was easy. these doggies do more damage per hit, I think, than the ones in Lower Undead Burg. But they're easier to fight because you have a much larger area to fight them in. And also because they breathe fire intermittently, and that gives them a huge opening. I wanted to be pretty cautious in this area and take out as many enemies as I can, methodically. Because as I kill the giant parasite thing, it's gonna take a while. I just don't do enough damage to kill it quickly. And if I just sit there and wail on it for a while, I'm gonna get ganged up on by enemies. I know this is boring, but that's the way it has to be. Upper Undead Burg is stupid like that. Upper Blighttown, I mean, what am I saying? Oh, by the way, the blow dart guy that's shooting at me, in my practice run, I had an idea of climbing up the ladder that I just passed, and just, you know, getting up to high ground and shooting him from there. But it's weird. It seems like he doesn't actually spawn until you get over here, into this area. Either that, or he's just obscured by something, where you can't see him and he can't see you. Either way, there doesn't really seem to be a consistent way of, you know, shooting him from a distance. Which I guess is by design, because that would make him not a threat at all. And the blow dart guys are pretty much the only things that are a threat in Blighttown. So that was an exciting mini-boss fight. Took just about as much skill as the Gaping Dragon and the Rat. Really exciting video. Earlier I mentioned that these guys have stupid AI, well, here it is, in action. I mean, I know, name one video game with good AI that isn't, like, 10 years old. But this is extraordinarily stupid. I could have just jumped down to him and fought him there, but I thought this was kind of funny. I don't know why, I was about to climb up there. Muscle memory, I guess. Now that I've killed the parasite, all that's left is to just speedrun down to the bottom. I'm sure there's a much more efficient way of jumping down to the bottom, but I pretty much never go to the upper Blighttown anyway, so I wouldn't know. Time to go fight Millie. I forgot to mention actually in the first video, I said I have to kill every boss and mini-boss. I didn't mention that I also have to kill every invading NPC phantom, and also any just NPC that's automatically hostile to you. So by that last one I mean like the forest hunters. Anyway, Mildred's pretty dumb. Wow, just kidding. She's a master strategist. She knows the secrets, but I know them better. I went back to the bonfire to take a break because I'm not esports enough for all these video games. Now it's time to take on Quelaag. For those of you who don't know, quickly swapping one-handed and two-handed while running through the goop makes your stamina drain slower. I wanted to summon Millie for the fight, but that would be breaking the rules. Next time, if I do something like this, I should just be like, no summoning, except to Mildred. Alright, there's a pretty cool thing you can do against Quelaag with a bow. You can stunlock her. I did a really poor job of demonstrating it because my aim is awful. And also because I forgot that with the composite bow you have to fire a little bit slower than you can. Because I believe the composite bow is the fastest bow in the game. Might be tied with the short bow for that. Even if you don't stunlock her though, Quelaag is super easy using a bow. There we go. If you're using the composite bow, just wait like half a second between shots. I felt cheap finishing her off like that, so I decided to fight the rest of the fight with auto-targeting. Not that that's much more of a challenge. Man, Dark Souls is such a hard game. It has a lot of really hard bosses that don't even give you a fair chance to beat them. I left this cutscene in because it's cool, but in hindsight that was a stupid idea because everyone watching this video has seen this cutscene. I'm not editing it. Also, I ruined it by talking over it just now. Who cares? Not me. I'm not gonna use the bonfire, I just wanted to get Dr. Eggman out of the way. Time to go kill Ceaseless, another terrifying, soul-crushingly hard boss. Everyone knows how to do this, but if you don't, because you don't exist, just wait for him to do that and then run back to the fog gate. If you don't wait for him to do that splash thing to begin with, it'll hit you and you get hurt, maybe die, I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say he can do his, like, red cloud fire attack thing, like, randomly, but I've never seen him do that doing this strat. I've seen him do it trying to fight him normally, but not while cheesing him. And I didn't use the Fair Lady's bonfire, so I can homeward bone back to the bonfire in Blighttown. I think that's it. Next part, I might do something that's actually hard. Probably not, though.